This is another video in a series of recordings of some of our very early live performances at legendary rock music venues in North East England. In this selection we focus on Sunderland Locarno. The Locarno opened in 1964 and was part of the Mecca Empire. This large building complex contained a ballroom, a bar and grill, a private function room and also a bowling alley. The Locarno, also known locally as the Mecca, is probably one of the most important names in Sunderland's musical heritage. All the major rock bands played there thanks to the efforts of local music promoter Jeff Doherty and his Fillmore North concerts. Sadly, despite many protests from dedicated fans, the building was demolished in 2012 to make way for a new Tesco supermarket. Another sign of the times. Juice played the Locarno on many occasions, and in April 1970 we appeared there with the Edgar Broughton band. Edgar had just released his second album, Sing Brother Sing, and the live recording of his anthem, Out Demons Out, was having moderate mainstream chart success. Surprising because nobody really cared about the so-called top 20 in those days, and Edgar, with his wild man image and gritty vocal style, wasn't exactly what you would call your typical teenage pop idol. There were many bands then who had a huge following but would never have a hit single or appear on anything as demeaning as Top of the Pops. Rock music in those days was labelled as progressive or underground, and many of the bands had their roots in the blues or good old rock and roll. This next track, Don't You Worry About Me, is an original song by Juice that we recorded that night at the Locarno. It was quite an innovative blues number for the time. It doesn't follow the traditional blues chord progression, and it was also in a minor key. It's difficult to put it into perspective, but consider this song was written by Steve in 1965 when he was still only 15 years old.
Yeah, thank you. Are you all right? Yes, I'm all right. Don't you worry about me. So you tell me it's over now. It's all over and done. Can't believe you could smile like that, like a game that you won. But it's time you were moving on. If I'm not what you want, just turn around and walk out the door and you're free. Don't you worry about me. And you find it so easy. You just turn out the lights. I'll be gone from your memory, like a dream in the night. But there's no point in holding on when the feeling is gone. If you're looking for something that I'll never be, don't you worry about me. What you want, just turn around and walk out the door and you're free. Don't you worry about me. 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 Don't you worry about me.